Bangor Housing provides its residents with an affordable, quality, environmental, and financially responsible housing.
I really want the community to look at us as the highest quality landlord, the highest quality housing provider that we can, serving as many people as we can, of all ages and all incomes.
Good afternoon, Bangor Housing.
Since the late 60s, Bangor Housing has been helping citizens find affordable, safe places to live and is currently the single largest landlord in all of Bangor. When looking at the different programs offered at Bangor Housing, there are over 3,000 city residents that are affected each day.
And I really want people to know that we have the highest commitment for those we serve and really want to support our residents in any way possible to make them feel like their home when they're here, as well as providing opportunities for them to grow and do different things.
The goal is to provide independence and assistance for everyone that is looking for help.
Affordable housing in the Bangor area, I find with applicants that it's hard to come by.
The need for high quality affordable housing is the highest it's ever been.
Believe it or not, it's all types of people that come through the door. People who have lost their homes, have been financially strapped, and need help finding their way back.
Bangor Housing wants to be more than just a landlord.
The role we like to play in our community is that we're not just providing housing. For us, it's more about building community and providing every opportunity we can for our residents.
Bangor Housing is a really great place where you can grow and work on your goals. I believe anyone here as a tenant that wants help will definitely have the opportunity to get it.
Our first role here at Bangor Housing is to provide support and resources to our residents to assist them in maintaining their housing.
There are a lot of different things Bangor Housing can help you with. A few of the more popular things people come in to see us about are employment and community service, budgeting assistance, child care, domestic violence, substance abuse, mental health resources, food cupboards, dental services and healthcare, clothing assistance, and the number one service that people come in to get help with is furthering their education.
Probably the number one service that folks reach out to us for is assisting with financial support, whether it be going back to school, finding employment that provides more income, or whether it's assistance in being able to get support when it comes time to pay the rent because of different circumstances that have come up.
The Family Self-Sufficiency Program, or FSS, is a program designed to help HUD-assisted renters utilize housing as a platform to improve their quality of life. We do this by helping tenants access the resources and services they need to achieve their educational and employment goals and increase their earned income while building assets. If you have any questions or are interested in joining FSS, please feel free to contact myself or a member of my team. We are always happy to answer tenants' questions and even more excited to sign you up.
The properties that make up Bangor Housing are a major part of this city, and the administration hopes to bring its residents together whenever possible to build a strong sense of community within these neighborhoods.
We are here for our residents. We are here for our applicants. We provide many services, many activities throughout the year. We do block parties, we do Easter egg hunts, Christmas parties.
Bangor Housing has lots of different activities, workshops, and classes for residents and their families to attend throughout the year.
As tenants of a Bangor Housing property, there are a lot of important things to remember. By signing the lease, you are entering an agreement, one that requires Bangor Housing to provide certain services and assistances, and one that expects you to do the same. The most important thing to remember is to respect your neighbors and to be good to one another. Also remember that if you have any questions regarding the rules and limitations of the lease, that you can always contact someone for assistance. Here are a few important things to remember about the lease and the guidelines for being a Bangor Housing tenant. First off, a security deposit is required, and rent is always due on the first of each month. As the landlord, we need to know who is occupying each unit, and only people listed on the lease are allowed to live there. Smoking is absolutely prohibited in any of the units operated by Bangor Housing, and the policy on pets varies from property to property, so please check your lease and ask someone at the office if you are interested in having a pet in your location. The same goes for guest policies, community service requirements, and utility bills. So please check your individual leases for information on these. There are move-in and move-out inspections for everyone, and for a lot of the residents, you will have annual reviews as well. Many, but not all residents will also be required to report any changes in their household incomes, so take note on where you fall on that guideline. It is important to note that any criminal activity or illegal drug use can lead to an eviction for all of the people who are residing in one of the Bangor housing units. As tenants, you are responsible for following all of the rules and guidelines outlined in your lease, stated in this video, and presented to you when you move into your new home. We hope that they will help you and your new neighbors to coexist and live safely with one another as members of our community.
We're out here making sure that your apartment is to the standard that it needs to be so that you and your family can be comfortable.
Bangor Housing strives to provide safe, well-managed facilities and are working to renovate units and repair problems daily.
As a facility, we are taking care of the grounds as far as lawn care and weed whacking and such. We do snow plowing around our properties. We salt all the walkways so that way people won't slip and fall and hurt themselves. Individual units we don't do. The tenants are responsible for that, but when we get into the general areas, the common areas, we maintain those and take care of those so people don't get hurt.
Taking care of the property and units is something we can all work together on. As tenants, you can help us by doing your best to keep the living spaces well maintained. And as landlords with one of the largest maintenance staffs in the area, we can provide you with the best possible service when the need arises.
Over the course of any year, we'll perform 8,000 to 10,000 work orders on all of our properties.
Letting us know when you have a problem will help us make sure that it is fixed in an effective and timely manner.
Bangor Housing would really like to encourage you to call in any necessary repairs, any non-emergency repairs, any emergency repairs, and to let you know that we are there to take care of all problems at any time.
The area that you are moving into is one of the safest in all of Bangor.
We have a unique relationship with the Bangor Police Department. We have our own police officer assigned to our neighborhoods, and our goal is to develop meaningful relationships with you and your families, making sure our neighborhoods are as safe as they can be.
That's one of the things that I would say that housing is very big on, is making sure that their tenants are safe and that the employees who work here for housing are safe as well.
For more information, please contact Bangor Housing at 207-942-6365 or visit our webpage at bangorhousing.org. There are many codes and regulations that the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development has in place to support tenants as well. Feel free to visit their website for more information about these policies. And as usual, if you have questions, please ask us.
When I think about our staff and when I look at the interactions that we have with all of our residents, the overwhelming thing you see is the commitment our staff has to serving people.
Bangor Housing always has someone that you can call if you need any help. Maintenance is always there and they keep things running smoothly. They always have someone working if you need them even after hours, which is awesome. The property managers are really great about getting back to you if you have any problems, any concerns, or anything like that.
And all of us employees together, you know, that's a part of our job, is making sure that you are comfortable and that we all can be a part of this community together.
People that work in maintenance and people that work in administration can do this type of work anywhere they want. But I think people choose to be here because the impact that they can have on people's lives.
Take 10 seconds to imagine the face of your best friend, your coworker, your classmate, your hero, the face of a veteran, a senior on a fixed income. Now, I want you to imagine them without a home. More than 2 million people in America rely on public housing to provide a home for their families, and there are at least 500,000 waiting for a safe place to live. I'm Jewel, and I'd like you to join me and rethink how public housing is supporting your community.